Hello and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week pregame show. I'm Tom Morrow alongside Finnegan, Cork, and Doolin. Today's contest features boys varsity basketball. The 3-4 team Mepham Pirates host the 6-11 Great Neck North Blazers. The last time these two teams met, just under a month ago on January 11th, where Great Neck North came out on top 54-46. Finn, we got a good one on our hands today.
You're totally right there, Tom. Mepham is coming off a 5-game losing streak, and the most recent loss came to MacArthur, where they lost 54-35.
And for Great Neck North, they are on a 2-game losing streak, with the most recent loss coming to Jericho 61-59, who actually, Mepham actually beat earlier in the season. So, great game here today.
Well, Tom, let's take a look at Mepham's starting five tonight. Starting at the top of the key for Mepham, and the leader of this team, number 11, Rob Tanzi. Then at shooting guard is number 1, Timmy Burns. Then at small forward, number 14, Jerry Zhao. Playing power forward, number 35, Kevin Perry. And at center, number 24, Kieran Kehoe.
Now over to Great Neck North. Their point guard will be number 3, Tristan Harrison. At shooting guard will be one of the lethal threats to this Mepham team, and that's number 10, Noah Berkowitz. Then it's senior captain number 30, Jared Oheb Shalom. Followed behind him, it's power forward number 34, Darren Segahar. And the starting center for the Blazers is number 32, Luke Cronin.
So for Mepham, let's take the 3 keys of the game. And it's to win the rebounding battle, value every possession, and make the free throws, as they've been struggling throughout the past few games.
Yeah, Finn, that's very important. Mepham's 3 keys to the game right there. Value every possession. You got to take every possession, take it for granted, try to score, get down the court, and especially make your free throws. The high school level, I always say it here on the pregame show, at the high school level, you got to make your free throws because you don't know, how much you're going to be down by in the end of the game, and those free throws come in handy. So, let's take a look at the Great Neck North 3 keys to the game. First one is control the glass, very important. Second one, run the offense with confidence. And the third one, defense, wins games. I know it, we're both athletes here at Mepham, and, defense wins games, simple as that. And you got to run the offense. You got players, like Luke Cronin, top 100 Newsday. And you got, great defender in Berkowitz. So you got to really just control your grounds as if you're Great Neck North and just do the job.
Yeah, and Tom, you couldn't have said it better there. And let's not also forget about Jared Oheb Shalom, who's the senior captain of this team. He's really been a huge part of this team for some time. And, again, a really, really good team. As you kind of just said, they have a top 100 player in Luke Cronin. And, again, tonight he's looking to really show his kind of highlight reel in this game. And, again, for Mepham, they're really going to want to win this game. But that's really same with Great Neck North. I mean, they're on a 2-game losing streak as well. And you really call Great Neck North a really good team. And Mepham, they've had a very struggling season. Really, it's been very, very not great. 3 wins for the year up to yet. 1 win in Conference A1. And you just feel for them, they really want a win tonight.
Yeah, Finn, not a lot of, not a lot of high schoolers could go around their high school saying they average a double-double. That's pretty impressive. You're averaging a double-double in high school, and, granted Luke Cronin, he's only a junior. He's still got another year left in this, organization. So, he's doing some very, very impressive things, and, he's definitely gonna be, top 50 probably next year. He's already top 100. You put him as a senior, he only gets stronger. He only gets better at the game. He's their center this year. He's a big man, stretch big. So he's definitely going to get better and improve by next year. And I could see him at top 50 next year. Yeah,
and you totally said it there. And, again, Berkowitz, kind of a very intriguing player today. One of the top defensive players of this team, along for Oheb Shalom. But, again, not a lot of people always talk about Berkowitz, but he's a huge player to this team. Very, very good defender. And again, what you said earlier, defense can really win you a ton of games. And I think for that sense, realistically, could he be the most important player? That's what not a lot of people always say. So it's going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah, Finn, moving over from Great Neck North now to go over to Mepham. Tonight's senior night for Mepham. A lot of introductions coming up here soon with Coach Kaible. But introductions soon. with him. But, seniors on Mepham, a large majority of their lineup is 3 seniors. So, it's very, very good. You're a senior last year playing basketball here at Mepham. You've been in the organization. You're just trying to, have a good time tonight. Unfortunately, the team's not making the playoffs this year, but just enjoying the time with your friends and, all your teammates. But going back to Mepham, they got players, I mentioned it earlier. You mentioned it. Players like Rob Tansey, Kieran Kehoe have been standout players for them this year so far. Tansey's averaging just about 17 points per game. Kehoe, he's, a big man for them. He's doing a lot down low, getting rebounds. He's able to shoot. So, it's going to be hard, but, like I mentioned earlier, Berkowitz is a very good defender, and Berkowitz is going to need to step up today to defend those 2 guys in order for Grand Neck North to succeed and, take the victory.
Yeah, and you just said it there, exactly what I was going to say, because Kehoe, I think, is going to cause a lot of problems. But the thing is that Tansey is one of the most important players for Mepham in that sense. I mean, he really runs the offense, and he really helps on the defense just as well. And again, with Rob Tansey, averages a ton a game, absolutely really, really good this year. And, again, been one of their top players, and so many other seniors that, tonight we get to see.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Kieran Kehoe. He's a sophomore, right?
Yeah, sophomore.
Freshman year. He's a sophomore this year. He's got 2 more years in the program, and he's already a workhorse. And he's very powerful down in the paint. He's got a great outside shot, so he could definitely be really, really lethal to teams coming in the future the next couple of years.
Yeah, and Kieran Kehoe, again, you've just said it. Kieran Kehoe is really, really important. And again, he's going to have to take over the footsteps of Rob Tansey of next year. You kind of talk about different players, but again, he's a sophomore. I mean, that's a really young player. I mean, he's not only a starter, but he's one of the top players of this team. And so, again, leading in the footsteps of Rob Tansey, you're going to have to say that he's going to want to show up in this game. And again, next season for Kieran Kehoe, it's going to be unreal. I mean, that's kind of, I feel like it's really setting up for Kieran Kehoe to have an unreal season next year.
Yeah, and Finn, we're going to go ahead now and send it down live to Coach Kaible. Coach, take it away.
Dear Jerry, or Jake
girls, which one do you want?
You're great.
Okay, here, come on.
You're humble, and you have the best legs I've ever seen.
So let me know if this is comfortable. You should be able to,
Jerry, come on out.
Yeah.
Jerry, we're going to see you in next year.
So you can zoom with this one.
Okay.
You see how there's edges on here? It's called vignetting. So the sensor is actually too big for the lens. So what I usually do is I won't zoom all the way out. If you zoom in just enough, it gets rid of it. And that's only with this zoom out.
Guys, thank you very much.
This doesn't matter. Yeah, and it's not a big deal. It just kind of looks weird.
All right, next cover you have.
Yeah.
So you just zoom in a little bit over here. But yeah, you should be able to with your left hand do these kind of.
Okay.
And
Alright,
Dear
that sounds
Tim,
good.
thank you for showing me how to be a team leader and be a team player. The passion of it is matched by no other, but I had an amazing time playing basketball with you. I had so much fun playing JV and getting yelled at by Lord every day, messing around and shooting threes at practice all the time. And thank you so much for showing me how to be a professional as well. So thank you. Tim, first off, I want to thank you for all the memories this season and making my season more enjoyable. Every practice I would get a nice laugh and you would shoot and yell butter or hand up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the boys basketball senior night. And as you can see, one of our fellow seniors, point guard Timmy Burns, who's played for Mepham basketball for his whole tenure at Mepham High School. Great basketball player, humble, and great night to celebrate with your teammates, obviously. Right, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, obviously senior night's such a special night for not only just the seniors here, but just about everyone on the team, just to celebrate, what they were able to accomplish over the season. And it's obviously great to watch these seniors be able to celebrate one last time.
Yeah, now we have Mitch Savali introducing our very last senior, Rob Tanzi.
Thank you. Dear Dear Rob, thank you for making this season of Mepham basketball one I'll never forget. From you helping me to become a better player and a better person to joke around with you during practice, I would like to say that you've done a lot for me this season that I'll never forget. I wish you the best of luck in the rest of your basketball career, but just remember, red team will always be better.
Dear Rob, we all know how valuable you are to this team. We all most definitely look up to you in a positive way for your hard work on and off the court. We know this isn't the season you expected, but we hope we made the best of it for you. And also, remember, red team's better.
All right, Rob, come on out. All right, thank you very much. Let's get all three seniors. All right, all three seniors right in the middle, on the M. Jerry, Tim, come on up. In the middle. Grab a ball. Guys, get the ball. Grab a ball.
Not me, I'm not taking
This Great Neck North team coming in hungry as they're still fighting for a playoff spot. As they're going to have to win out for the rest of the season. And the Pirates have a chance to play spoiler here, so it's going to be interesting how they come out the gate and how they're going to have to approach this very much talented Great Neck North team.
Yeah, obviously. Now we start taking a little bit of a deeper look into the Mepham Pirates roster. Obviously led by the three seniors, Jerry Chow, Robert Tanzi, and Timmy Burns, and also 6'5" sophomore center, Kieran Kehoe. Kieran Kehoe and Luke Cronin for the Great Neck North Blazers is the key matchup to watch for this one. It's strength versus length, wingspan versus shooting. We'll see who comes out on top in that matchup. And honestly, it's going to be really intriguing, and I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously both teams have their fair share of amazing offensive talents, and Kieran Kehoe is one of those guys with great shooting, and Luke on the other side being as talented as he is.
Yeah, now we're going to send it back up to Tom and Finn in the studio. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, guys, and a very good, ceremony there, Finn. It was great to see, what Coach Kaible lined up. A lot of the players, said something about either, Rob Tanzi, Timmy Burns, or Jerry Zhao. But there's only three seniors on that team. But every player got to say a little something about each. About the player that they had. So, I really never seen that in the past. It's usually the coach that introduces them and stuff, but it was very, a little different change there. So.
Yeah, and I really thought it was really awesome how every player had to write something for a player. And again, you say those three seniors, and every single one of those three seniors are starters. They're so important to this team. And again, very emotional. They took a picture with their, their family members, and really unbelievable moment. I've again never seen that before, where other players have to write something and then go on a mic. It was amazing to see.
Yeah, Finn. Going back to the three senior part, it just shows how young this team is. What the future has lined up for this team. A lot of people being sophomores, juniors, and a couple freshmen too. So it really shows what is lined up for this team in the future, and it's not even about rebuilding for this team. It's seeing what next year has in order, because our rebuild was necessary with only 3 seniors leaving. Granted, it's 3 of their starters, but a lot of these bench players work in that they understand the varsity level experience, because a lot of people, they come from JV to varsity and they're not used to this experience, varsity level, because they've been playing JV. But having these underclassmen on varsity, they're getting used to that varsity level and they're understanding the game much better.
Yeah, and you're totally right. And again, to take on your note what you've just said a little earlier, this is a really young team, as you've just said. And again, it's unreal how young this team is. I mean, look, there's a lot of Mepham sports teams that were very young this year. I'm kind of bringing on a little bit of a soccer bit because Mepham soccer also had about 3 seniors. So realistically, it kind of just shows you how good the sports program is here at Mepham, how young it is, and how bright the future really is.
Yeah, Finn, going back to, that varsity level experience and JV level experience, this is Coach Kaible's first year as the Mepham head coach, and I believe for Coach Graham, it's his 3rd year overall as the Great Neck, varsity head coach, and he's coached 16 years at Great Neck, 3 different sports, but, it just shows that, 16 years of coaching, only 3 have been at varsity level, and, it's a very different game going from junior varsity to varsity. I know I could say the same. You probably can too. Yeah. So it's very it's a whole. I wouldn't say it's a whole different sport, but it's a whole different level of competition in a way. Yeah. Because you're going from, it's almost like baby steps to that big step. You know what I mean? And you guys, probably could relate to whoever athletes out there that played JV and went to varsity. So it's very interesting to see the difference in both, competition level. But I'm excited to see what today has in order. As the intros are coming out, the starting lineups for them. We ran through that a little bit, but going back to Great Neck North, you get players that like Berkowitz, and I feel like the theme, like the little like logo of this game is almost that Mepham offense versus that Great Neck North defense.
Yeah. Because
one of Great Neck North's 3 keys to the game are defense, defense, defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if their defense can't execute today and can't pull through, it could be, it could be a victory for Mepham. And we've seen earlier in the season, it was a 54-46 win for Great Neck North. So it was very close, 8 points, right around there. So I think it's going to be a great game today, and I think both teams are going to be balling out left and right.
Yeah, and you've just said it great there because, again, a really good Mepham offense. Their defense has been struggling all season. Right. Again, defenses struggling really can show you what your record is. And again, it's not a really good record for Mepham as they only have 3 wins and a load of losses. I mean, a lot. But for the sense of how good Great Neck North's defense is, it's really showing. I feel this Great Neck North team is really, really good. And again, look, they need their offense to kind of step up today to try and beat Mepham. But again, Mepham's offense, man, very, very scary. Very scary.
I'm excited to watch, in this game, a matchup that, I saw coming into it, and that's Kieran Kehoe versus Luke Cronin. You have Kehoe who, I believe this is his first year on varsity. He like came into himself, you know what I mean, in a way that not a lot of people expected Kehoe to break out and have like a powerful season. Granted, he's not at Cronin's level, but he's still, it's going to be Cronin and Kehoe in the paint, boxing out left and right, fighting for rebounds. They both got size. They both have, a great shot on the outside. More Kehoe probably does, but Cronin's more down low. But Kehoe could work down low. He's got the height. He's got the size, like I just said. So I'm excited for that matchup. And it's just, Cronin's not a senior, like I mentioned. He's a junior. Kehoe's a sophomore. They're 1 year apart. So, it's almost an even matchup in a way that I'm excited to watch.
Yeah, and exactly. And kind of to note on Kieran Kehoe, again, you said it's his first year on, the varsity basketball level. And I let's take it back down there with
Let's head down to the floor where sportscasters will take it away.
Hello, welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. I'm Sean McCollum alongside Tyler Steinberg, and coming from the senior night introductions, now let's get into the basic start of our game. Mepham Pirates coming into this one with a 3-14 record, and in Conference A1 have a record of 1-10, and they will be taking on the Great Neck North Blazers with an overall record of 6-11 and a Conference A1 record of 4-6. Obviously, the Blazers have an advantage in this one record-wise and height-wise, but you know what? It's Mepham senior night. Momentum's on their side, and this could be a great game.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. Obviously, Mepham here not having the exact season that they want, but senior night's kind of that night where you can just kind of regroup. Season kind of restarts just for one night, and you give the seniors one last cool little game there.
Absolutely, and our key matchup is, as you can see in the center circle, Kieran Kehoe, 6'5" sophomore center, and Luke Cronin, the 6'6" senior center, and this should be a great matchup. And Cronin gets the tip, and we are underway. Harrison's got the ball on top. Swings it. Shlomo being guarded by Kevin Perry. Shlomo drives. Kevin Perry deflects. Perry sends it up to Rob. Tansy has trouble, turns it over. It's a nice dub to Cronin, and the Blazers strike first.
Yeah, I mean, both teams there was playing a little fast. Tansy had a breakaway, a one-on-one, wasn't able to capitalize it, and the Great Neck North being able to capitalize the other way.
Yep, and Rob Tansy drives us to the basket. Just out. And the Blazers have control. Harrison pushes it up the court. Finds Shlomo. Timmy Burns intercepts.
Good play there.
Rob Tansy, bounce pass to Timmy Burns. Burns goes up. Gets the bucket to go.
What an individual effort there by Burns, being able to read the pass, get the turnover, and be able to go capitalize on the other side for two.
Blazers just passing around a bit. Shlomo's got control. Now Harrison goes up, floater, high off the glass, misses. Cronin cleans it up for the rebound.
Good little play there by Cronin, just being able to read the play, guess where the ball is, and puts it right back up for 2 points.
Very loud atmosphere here in the home of the Mepham Pirates. Jerry Chow's got the ball on the wing. Jab steps left. Rob Tansy follows. Mid-range pull-up. Sinks the shot.
That silky release that we see there from Tansy, being able to take one dribble and a quick pull-up.
If Mepham can hit those shots, it's going to be a very contested and close game. Blazers get over half court. Playing aggressive defense on top. Cronin tips it to Harrison outside. Harrison moving on top of the key. Finds Shlomo in the corner.
Going to be no good there.
Shlomo misses. And that miss was from Doron Sedgar. And Pirates will push up. Jerry Shaw tries to force contact, can't get it. Finds Kevin Perry. Little short. Chow gets the board. And the Pirates are going to reset the offense.
Trying to find some off-ball picks if you can here for the Pirates. Hit some on-ball and off-ball picks, get some movement going.
Movement from the top. Rob Tansy had trouble there. Jerry Chow's get the ball on top. Using the left hand. Rob Tansy ignoring that coach call there. Burns in the corner, 3. Just short. Follows through. Kicks out to Chow, and they're going to reset again.
Good effort there again.
2 straight offensive rebounds. Tansy goes up and wants it to foul, but gets a nice contested layup.
Whole play happens there by the great effort shown by Burns, just being able to get his own rebound and pass it back out.
Yep, and now Shlomo's going to bring the ball up instead of Harrison on this one. Shlomo freezes. Senegar's got the ball. Takes one dribble and can't get it to go. Burns gets the board, and Mepham's got the momentum right now.
Burns is just controlling down low so far. Been doing a good job just getting these rebounds.
Chow's pass gets deflected. That's going to be stolen by Shalom. Shalom pushes up. Finds Harrison for a nice pass. Harrison. Shlomo in the corner for 3. Bang! There he goes.
What a play there. Just a nice pass to the corner there, and Shlomo being able to capitalize on a nice open three-point shot.
Yeah, beat the zone there, and now Rob Tansy's going to bring out the ball for the Pirates. Tansy pushes. Contested layup. Can't get it to go. Blazers are pushing. Harrison's got it. Harrison got it stolen. Everyone thought it was foul. Chow with the steal. Intercepts it. Nice layup from Jerry Chow.
These Pirates have done a great job just reading these passes and causing turnovers. And being able
Coach
to
Graham's
capitalize.
forced to call a timeout, and the Pirates have momentum and maintain right now an 8-7 lead. Wow, electric so far from the Pirates. Probably the best opening they've had all season long. As we see it on the replay right here, beautiful interception from Jerry Chow. Gets the breakaway layup and forces Coach Graham to call a timeout because his defense is out of control right now.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. This Pirates team is playing fast, they're playing hard, and they're showing a lot of effort so far. A lot of the mistakes they've made, whether it's been missed shots, they've been able to get their own rebounds. They fought back, and they're reading these passes like a book right now. They're just being able to capitalize, been a lot of fast breaks, and that's led to a lot of these Mepham points early on.
Yeah, Tyler, and so far for the Blazers, we look, Tristan Harrison has had some trouble on top of the keys, so they used Matt Shlomo to bring up the ball instead and look for Harrison in the corner. But Kevin Perry's doing a great job of defending that outside wing. But Cronin inside is still becoming a threat for these Pirates, and they have to find a way to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself again. I mean, Cronin's had some opportunities down low. He's missed some putbacks. He hasn't had the perfect start that he's wanted, but he's still making an impact. Even if he's not having a good night, he's kind of that decoy so far for Great Neck North, where he could be having a bad night and you still have to worry about him. Just his height and his obviously dominant presence down low.
Yeah, Tyler, and just look at the Pirates so far. Only the seniors have gotten on the scoreboard so far, so senior night's going pretty well, I guess, so far for the Pirates right now.
Yeah.
But now as we look, Blazers are back on the court, and they're going to take up the ball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously the seniors are kind of your captains, your leaders, and they've done a good job leading this Pirates team to an early lead.
Bringing up the ball now is Eden Zaragri, nicknamed 8 times by his teammates, and he's going to come in for point guard.
I believe there was a foul call on Mepham here.
Yeah, I believe there was a reach in there. Shlomo is going to inbound it. Give it to Harrison on top. Going to go to 8 times. Zargari passes. Corner, Shlomo, contested 3. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Cronin from top of the key. Just a little short.
Good idea there. Great Neck North now. The Pirates are starting to play a little heavy down low. You get some shots from the three-point line.
Rob Tanzi deep 2. Short. Kevin Perry tried to get on the aggressive board there. As a fight on the ground. Jump ball. Great toughness from Timmy Burns there against number 2, Aiden Zaragri.
Again, this Pirates team playing a little physical on the defensive side. That's exactly what you want to see if you're Coach Kaible. And I mean, you know, they basically preach the whole time: aggressive defense, play fast, play strong, and they're not letting this Great Neck North team run all over them.
You're absolutely right, Tyler. And Timmy Burns is going to take out the ball and give it to Jerry Chow now.
Timmy Burns so far having a good game and just showing his effort. And obviously, effort's not a stat, and but at the end of the day, it means a lot. That's a huge reason why they have a few points going on early.
Ryan Harrington subbed in for Kieran Kehoe. Rob Tansey wants the shot, couldn't get it. Kevin Perry dishes to Burns, gives to Tansey on top. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Tansey finds corner of Burns. And they're going to call a reach in on. That's a reach in on number 2, Aiden Zaragri.
These Pirates are looking trying to set some picks. It hasn't really worked out too well so far, but Tansey there showing his elite speed, just trying to get past the defender and is able to draw the foul.
Yeah, Aiden Zaragri picking up the foul there. Coach Graham's so-called hardest worker, and now Mepham's got a new shot clock. Rob Tansey on top of the key. It's good defense from the Blazers. Weaves to Jerry Chow, gets picked off by Harrison. Tansey tries to go contested, slammed to the ground, but no, he just fell on his own, and they're going to call a travel.
Interesting play there. Tansey tried finding a lane inside. As we take a look at this replay, Tansey earlier in the game with a nice jump shot, just kind of with a quick pull up, and this Great Neck North team had no answer for it.
Yeah, Zaragri. They're going to call a foul on Zaragri for a little shoulder there.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a physical play, and it definitely could have went either way. It's one of those 50-50 calls, but, I mean, Tristan Harris is so far playing really well, as we've seen. Has 2 rebounds and assists, and he's, a lot of the time he's getting his own rebound a lot of the time. As we take a look, the senior shooting guard, I mean, he's an athletic swingman. He's a slasher. He does just a little bit of everything for this Great Neck North team.
Yeah. Robert Tansey, top of the key 3. Short on that one. Shlomo's going to push it up. And they're going to reset with Harrison. Harrison looking for help. Take Chow on his own. Zara Green, they're going to give it to Senegal on top. Zara Green finds inside. Cronin, great pass from number 34, Doran Senegar.
Good play there by Great Neck North. A little tic-tac-toe and found the man down low wide open.
Yeah, Rob Tanzi controls it. In the left corner, drives, and gets it to go. Tough layup from Rob Tanzi and connects.
Nice way to just finish through the contact and is able to capitalize for the 2.
Yeah, now let's see how the zone defense works out for the Pirates. Shlomo controls it on top. Shlomo kicks it to Harrison on the wing. Go to Cronin down low. It's a mismatch. And they can call a travel on Cronin. Pirates have all the momentum in the world right now. Kieran Kehoe is going to take the sub in for Kevin Perry. And Owen Heller is going to come in for Jerry Chow to give him some rest.
One good thing here by the Pirates so far on the defensive side of the ball is they've been kind of pressing a little bit. As soon as this Great Neck North enters their side of the court, they're starting to step up a little bit and making Great Neck North do some things, maybe rushing some shots a little bit and rushing some passes.
Yeah, Tyler, and right now we have a 10-9 score for the Pirates. Have a 1-point lead in this one, very close. Rob Tanzi, his pass is intercepted by Harrison. Harrison's got a mismatch on Burns. Great take. Beautiful take from Harrison. Looks for a Euro step layup, but hey, he draws the foul, and he's going to get 2 free throws here.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. Burns causing the turnover a little bit there, and then it was a 2-on-1. Harrison decided to keep it himself and was able to draw the foul.
Yeah, great play by Harrison. Very smart on that one, and now Harrison's going to get his first of 2 free throws.
Got to be able to hit your free throws if you want to capitalize late.
Harrison's first. High arc. Goes in and out.
So take a look at the replay here. Harrison on the 2-on-1. Nice little Euro step. Went up, tried finishing through the contact just a little bit wide.
Yeah, and Harrison on a second attempt here. Gets that one to go. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, I mean, free throws are one of those parts of the game where they're called free throws for a reason. You know, you got to be able to, as soon as you get to that line, you got to be able to capitalize. And if you're not able to your free throws, that will haunt you late in the game.
Yeah, Mepham's going to call their first timeout, 30-second timeout. And currently just looking at the score at 10-10. Very contested so far with the Pirates and Blazers so far. As you can see, Pirates proving on the offensive end that they're able to score in big guys like Harrison and Cronin so far in this one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this Pirates team is exactly where they wanted to be in the first quarter, and they've played both well offensively and defensively. They played very fast so far, as we've seen, with a lot of fast breaks, and then on the defensive side, kind of making Great Neck North rush their passes a little bit. Maybe just even that slight little second can kind of, you know, make that shot be off a little bit. So the Pirates have done a good job on both sides.
Absolutely, and yeah, so far quiet now. Start from the big men. You can see Kieran Kehoe, 0 points still on the board. Usually comes out with pretty big scoring and has shut down Cronin ever since. Him and Kevin Perry did a great job down low. Now Kevin Perry is getting some rest from Ryan Harrington and freshman Owen Heller. So let's see how the Pirates do with 1:09 left in this first quarter.
Pirates, though, so far doing a good job defensively. Look for Great Neck North to maybe try to switch some things up offensively.
Yeah, Blazers running with the same 5. Abishalom guarding Rob Tanzi on top. Great defense. Tanzi creates separation and gets the nice bucket to go. Great mid-range shot there.
What a play there by Tanzi, just being quick off that left foot and being able to bury the shot.
Yeah, now Harrison's going to control the pace. Pass inside by Abishalom. Goes out, and it's the Mepham Pirates ball.
Exactly what we were saying, just that quick timing error that so far we've seen in Great Neck North. This Pirates team is trying to play a little quick, playing a little press, and Great Neck North has not had an answer so far.
Yeah, Pirates forcing turnovers left and right, and Rob Tanzi's going to bring this ball up. Running a high screen for Kieran Kehoe. Kehoe drives, just short. They get back. Blazers went for the push on defense. Cronin jump pass to Abishalom. And can't get it to go, but we'll get 2 free throw attempts here as he gets fouled.
What a play there for Great Neck North. Being able to finish through the contact. Ball was tipped a little bit. Is Luke Cronin so far, 6 points and 1 rebound. He's making his presence known. As soon as we already knew that coming into this game, how talented he was, but he obviously he's been a huge reason why this Great Neck North team is still in it so far.
Yeah, and Abishalom can't connect on the first free throw, and Brendan Tanzi, the brother of senior Rob Tanzi, will come in for Timmy Burns, and number 13, Leon Asnadi, will come in for number 34, Doran Sedegar, for the Blazers.
Great Neck North here probably going to start getting a little bit smaller, trying to get a little bit faster to see if they can off throw this Mepham defense. So
Oberstrom goes 0 for 2 on free throws. That's a fight. Great throw. Harrington fights it off, throws it off of Leon Asnadi, and that's the Mepham Pirates ball.
good hustle there, just being able to capitalize on that ball on the ground.
Coach Graham disagrees with the call. Shot clock is off, and Rob Tanzi's got the ball with 10 seconds left. Tanzi drives. No foul call, and it's going to stay Mepham Pirates' way.
Little physical play there. Tanzi trying to find a drive. Didn't look, get the call that he wanted, but good physical play.
6 seconds left in this one. Ryan Harrington gets in the corner, finds Tanzi on top. Tanzi contested three. Breaks that shot, but the Pirates will go into the second quarter with a 2-point lead, 12-2. Great play from the Pirates so far. And now for this second quarter, we're going to throw it up to the studio first before second quarter live action. Take it away, Tom and Finn.
It's been all the seniors on senior night. Jerry's out and Timmy Burns both coming away with 2 points. For Great Neck North, it's Luke Cronin with 6 points. So, back and forth star players on each team. We're going to dive into Rob Tanzi highlight real quick. It's a nice drive there by Tanzi. Just lays it in. One of his points there is a little jump shot, step up jump shot right there. And just like that, Tanzi's got 8 points so far in the first. I expect him to be well over 20 throughout the game.
Yeah, and, again, Tanzi has 8.0 rebounds and 1 assist. And, again, when we talk about Robert Tanzi, he's an unreal player. But, again, as you said, it's all the seniors tonight scoring the points. All right, well, let's go back down there to the sportscasters in the gym.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your second quarter here as the Pirates are up 12-10 on this Great Neck North team. As Great Neck North's going to bring up the ball here. Going to pass it down low, back to the corner. Trying to find a pass. Going to be nothing there. Ball kind of stuck in the corner. Citrus going to be intercepted by Heller. Heller going the other way. Heller on a fast break. Going to drive to the contact. Not going to be able to finish. Good put up back there by Tanzi.
Tanzi having a great game so far, Tyler.
Yeah, you said it yourself. He's had a lot of effort there, and way to just pick that rebound up and put it back in for 2. Great Neck North House going to have the ball. Good little pass there, but nothing going to come out of it here. Top of the key is going to be passed back out to Harrison. Harrison on the 10-foot line. This pass going to be intercepted again. Tanzi's going to have the fast break. He's going to be able to bury it. So this Great Neck North team having a lot of turnovers so far. They got to start cleaning their game up a little bit if they want to have a good chance coming down the stretch.
Yeah, the defense for the Pirates are really paying off here as you see another fast break.
Tanzi trying to find Kehoe down low, but wasn't able to connect. We're going to have a timeout here by Great Neck North.
Yeah, this quarter, so far you've seen a fast start from Mepham. Tanzi keeps doing his thing so far this quarter. I feel like Great Neck North need to definitely get it to Luke Cronin, who's had a pretty good game so far. Definitely a lot of boards and a couple points. So.
Yeah, you said it yourself, obviously. This Great Neck North team has a lot of talented players so far, but they haven't really been able to put it together as we've seen. This Mepham Pirates team is playing very fast, and they're causing this Great Neck North team to try to pass. They're trying to make them pass a little too quick, throwing off their timing, and that's been a huge reason, as that's been to at least 6 or 8 of these points so far that the Pirates have been able to capitalize on.
Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. As you said, the fast breaks have been killing Great Neck North.
As we get ready here, timeout's about to be over. It's 30-second there. Looks the lineup's going to be just about the same here for the Pirates. Going a little younger with the lineup, only having 1 senior. As we talk about Matt Shalom now, he obviously hit that clutch 3 there in the first quarter, but Matt Shalom, he's a sophomore and he's a terrific ball handler, and as we've seen, he's a phenomenal shooter. Obviously being able to hit that shot in the corner, that 3 points, 1 rebound and assist, but that 3 points has been huge for Great Neck North so far in this game, as ball's going to be brought up by Harrison. Harrison, pass going to be tipped down low. Heller's going to have it to Tanzi. Tanzi's got a man, not going to take it. They're going to intentionally foul Tanzi there to stop the fast break.
Another steal, Mepham with tenacious defense.
Yeah, this Trailblazers team has not done a good job being able to just, a lot of these times they're just starting to turn the ball over. They're playing way too sloppy, and they got to slow their pace down if they want to be able to kind of keep this game close.
Absolutely, Tyler. They need to get back in this game with great offense and need to play even better defense.
Savali's going to pass it to Tanzi. Tanzi to Tanzi. Tanzi's connection, he's not going to be able to hit the shot there. Ball's going to be passed up now. Jared's going to drive in through the contact, not going to be able to finish. Good defense there by Savali. Kehoe's going to have it. He's going to turn over to Citron. Citron's not going to be able to do anything. Heller now. Heller with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. A lot of chaos there in the offensive zone on the Mepham Pirates. It's Tanzi now. He's going to pass it to Kehoe. Brennan in the corner. He's going to try to find a lane. Not going to be there. It's going to be rebounded by Great Neck North. Going to bring it up the other way now. Pass going to be to the wing. Down low to Citron. Shot's going to be no good. Rebounded. It's going to be trying to throw off Heller there, but Heller was able to recover the ball, and it's going to go Mepham's way. Interesting play there as we try to see the old classic throw it off the man and try to get the ball out of bounds. Obviously didn't work there, but almost kind of threw Owen Heller off there a little bit.
Yeah, Tyler, as you see Mepham putting in a completely whole new lineup, keeping Tanzi and Savali are the only two players they kept in. They want to go a little bit older here.
As Jerry's going to try to find a lane, a good move, but not being able to finish the loop. Ball's going to be brought up the other way now. Jared going to pass it out to the three-point line. Shot's going to be up. It's going to be no good there. Rebounded by Tanzi. Tanzi losing the ball there almost. Able to recover. Going to pass it to Jerry. They got to get past this half-court line. They're going to be able to do it. Jerry through the triple team. Going to be down low to Perry now. Perry's going to fight Tanzi at the three-point line. Pirates resetting the play here. Jerry's going to have the ball. Back to Tanzi. A little back and forth now. Trying to set up a play if they can. Jerry's going to shoot the ball here. It's going to be no good off the front of the rim. As Savali's going to get the rebound. Savali is going to turn the ball over. Great Neck North's going to have the ball. We're going to have a close call here. It's going to go Mepham's way. So Savali there with the good effort. Tried getting his own rebound, making a pass, but was able to pass out of it here. Is Jerry Zhao, the senior guard. I mean, he's an extremely talented player, and he's extremely fast.
Yeah, Tyler. He's having a good game so far, too. They talked about his leadership and how he shows players how to act and how they should hold themselves on and off the court. He's having a pretty good game here so far.
Yeah, obviously that's one of the responsibilities of being a senior and being able to lead his team, and he's done a good job of that so far. Jerry's going to bring the ball up to Tanzi. Tanzi back to Jerry. Jerry, three-point line, is going to almost turn the ball over. Ball's going to still be recovered in the corner as Tanzi for three. It's going to be up and no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Great Neck North. His ball is going to be Great Neck North's way, I believe, still. They're going to call a foul on the Mepham Pirates. And it's going to be Great Neck North ball. Great Neck North's going to pass it in now. It's going to bring it up.
Feels like it's been a while since Great Neck North has scored a couple points here, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely played a little sloppy. Not the ideal second quarter that they're looking to have.
Yeah, and they played so well in the first quarter, too, matching Mepham's intensity right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just these mental errors as we've seen so far as the travel there by Jared. And, it's just the small little things. They're just not being able to make these passes. They're not taking their time on some of these passes and making the simple mistakes just like traveling the ball, and something you cannot afford to do.
Absolutely, Tyler.
Savali's going to bring the ball up past half court. Perry's going to be down low. It's going to be blocked by Citron. Citron's going to pass it now. Great Neck North starting to play with a little bit of speed. Jared going to pass, pump fake the pass to the three-point line now. Looking to reset it. Slow-mo with the ball. Is going to pass to the top of the key. We're going to get a floater through the contact. Leon Asnadi with a beautiful floater there through the contact is going to get the and one.
That was a tough bucket there, Tyler. Obviously, he was able to go off and get the points, and now he's got a shot to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, I mean, again, a beautiful finish there. He got basically hit straight in the chest, so, an amazing finish there. And as these Great Neck North team is going to look to capitalize on the free throw. He takes his time for a shot. It's going to be up and good, so capitalizing on the three-point play, something this Great Neck North team needed. Stanley's going to pass it to Burns. Burns going to stop a little bit. He's going to try to make a pass to Jerry. Tanzi making a good play there to stop the turnover. Burns for three. It's going to be no good. Savali fighting with the rebound. Not going to be able to get it. This Great Neck North is going to bring the ball up the other way. Number 23, Meza Haruni. Great Neck North to the three-point line. Good pump fake there. He's just going to take his time. Tanzi playing defense. Now Burns. Top of the key, back to the wing. A little bit back and forth here. Great Neck North trying to find anything. Shot's going to be pump fake. Slow-mo. Trying to find anything. Slowing it down again here is Great Neck North. Shot's going to be up. It's going to be no good off the right side, left side of the rim. It's Jerry with the rebound. Quick pass there to Savali. Savali going to pass it to Tanzi. Tanzi fighting through the contact. Kevin Perry open for three. He's going to shoot it. It's going to be up and good. So the big man being able to capitalize on the three-point line.
Yeah, surely you won't see it a lot from Perry, but when he has his chances, he's able to capitalize on them.
Yeah, obviously you need a big man that can shoot, and normally that's Kieran Kehoe, but Perry being able to chip in a little bit there. Shot's going to go back up the other way, and he's going to hit it. Slow-mo. Oh. Amazing play there as he's going to try to silence the crowd. As now Mepham's going to have the ball. Jerry going to bring the ball up. It's going to be turned over by Slow-mo. He's going to try to find a lane. It's going to be an easy layup. He's going to be able to hit it. So Mesna making a nice bucket there as that play all happens because of Slow-mo.
What a great couple of plays there from Great Neck North. That's exactly what they need to get back in this game. And Shlomo obviously shushing the crowd. If he doesn't have a good rest of the game, he's obviously going to hear it from him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's Leon Azanati, who so far has been pretty good this game, as we've seen. I mean, he's been a fast player, and he's done a good job of just kind of intercepting some of these passes, and he's played really strong so far. Joey Zhao's going to pass it to Tanzi. Tanzi's going to be in a one-on-one, and he's going to finish through the contact. An impressive finish there by Tanzi, finishing through the top 100 recruit here on Long Island.
Tough bucket from Tanzi. Now he gets an opportunity for a three-point play. Can he convert on it?
As we're going to wait here for the free throws, but again, an impressive finish by Tanzi. As he so far has kind of had his way a little bit so far this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. I mean, good players make good plays, Tyler.
For sure here, as the shot's going to be up and good. So capitalizing again on this three-point play. This game is starting to pick up a little bit.
You can feel the intensity.
We're going to have a foul call here on Jerry. It's going to be Great Neck North ball still. But the speed kind of picking up a little bit so far this huge game. Pirates now trying to stick with the press a little bit, and as we've seen Great Neck North also trying to pick up the pace here. As Mitch Savali, one of those guys they like to use a lot in the press, obviously, as you see. I mean, he's one of the guys that are going to be the future of this team, being a sophomore, and he brings a big presence there defensively with his amazing speed that he has.
Yeah, Mitch Savali has a big engine.
Great Neck North now going to have the ball. Pass it to the corner. We're going to have an out-of-bounds called. Foot stepped out of bounds, and the Pirates are going to have the ball. So, again, this Great Neck North team starting to pick it up and now starting to make, kind of go back to how they started this quarter and making some mental errors.
Yeah, Tyler, you can't go back to that or else you'll dig yourself into another hole, which they were able to dig themselves out of from the start.
So to yourself there, Connor, as that's going to be a wild pass there by Burns trying to find Tanzi. Hail Mary pass, wasn't able to capitalize.
Absolutely, Tyler. You don't see that a lot from Jerry, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's normally one of those fast guys that are able to get past people. So when we see that kind of talented arm that he has, right there wasn't able to capitalize from Burns.
Looking more like Tom Brady than a basketball player there.
This Great Neck North now is going to have the ball, try to find down low, and he's going to have a good finish. Luke with the finish. They're going to get a foul call on number 14, Matt Shlomo.
That's exactly what Great Neck North has to be able to do. Play through the big guy, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Kieran, obviously, again, I mean, he's such a talented player, and him just being there in the paint in general just causes a big presence, makes this Pirates team switch up their defensive scheme.
Absolutely, Tyler.
Ball's going to be inbounded by Burns. Going to pass it to Tanzi. This Pirates team, Tanzi bringing it up quick now. Tanzi passes it to Burns from the 10-foot line. Back to Tanzi. Trying to find any sort of pick they can set here. Kehoe back to the three-point line. As Tanzi's going to pass. Tanzi's going to pass it to the corner to Heller. Heller to the free throw line. To Jerry. Burns top of the key. He's not going to shoot the ball. He's going to try to find a lane. Back to Heller. Heller to Jerry. Good ball movement so far by this Pirates team. Heller not going to elect to shoot. Pass the top of the key. Kehoe for three. He's going to not be able to hit it. In and out. Tough break there for Kieran Kehoe. He had a chance there to capitalize on 3 points. Slow-mo going the other way. Shot's going to be up. No good. Good rebound there by Luke. So it's going to be a good move there. Amazing finish by number 30, Jared. Good play there, making a nice little move. is Kieran Kehoe, one of the sophomores. Again, I mean, we talked about the guys that are the future of this team. Kieran Kehoe is one of them, and he's going to be an amazing player down the road for this Mepham Pirates team.
Yeah, he's soon to be the number one offensive option. Every coach loves a stretch 5 center that can shoot from outside the arc, and he's a coach's perfect player.
Yeah, obviously you don't see that much here as the shot's going to be up and good. So the free throws, normally we see that being an issue, and both teams have been able to hit them so far this game. As Jerry's going to pass it to Burns. Burns back to Jerry. Tansey. Tansey's going to pass it back to Jerry. Burns going to be down low. Shot's going to be up and no good. Kehoe trying to get the rebound. It's going to be good hustle. It's going to go Great Neck North's way.
Tyler, we were saying how Mepham was playing with the intensity. Maybe they need to slow it down a little bit and create more opportunities because they look careless with the ball, obviously letting Great Neck North go on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, as we've seen, I mean, for sure, they're trying to bring up the ball fast. That's kind of working, and now all of a sudden, Great Neck North made a little adjustment there as they're going to turn the ball over. Leon trying to find a man down low, wasn't able to. Heller's going to pass it in now. Jerry's going to have the ball. Mepham Pirates team still playing with a little bit of speed. Heller, the freshman, going to pass it to Jerry. Back to Heller. Heller's going to be open for 3. Shot's going to be up and good. Little celebration there by Heller as he was able to capitalize on the wide open 3.
Absolutely, Tyler. We also don't see that from him a lot too, but he does have that in his arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's just trying to do the right things out there, and being the young, talented player that he is, but when he's able to chip in offensively, that's huge there. As Burns is going to now get the turnover.
Another turnover from Great Neck North. They got to limit that.
Tansey now with the ball. Going to have 1 second left. Shot's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. Tansey there, a little frustrated. There was no call there, but good play there. As we're going to now throw it upstairs to the studio. Guys, take it away. Never mind here as we're going to be able to talk on this game as the Pirates so far are doing a good job. They're up 25-23, and obviously it's something that, you know, not many people are expecting. This team obviously coming in as the big underdog, so, you know, them being able to play with a lot of intensity, a lot of speed has been huge for this Mepham Pirates team.
Yeah, they're obviously lower seeded. And big underdogs. And now it's time to go to Sean, who has an interview with the coach.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the Mepham Pirates head coach, who has a 2-point lead at the half, Coach Bob Kaible. Coach Kaible, you have a 2-point lead right now, and towards the end of the first half, there was a comeback starting to come. What can you do to keep your 2-point lead right now?
We just got to stay aggressive. I'm really proud of the seniors, the whole group, but specifically the seniors. They came out, they're playing very hard. It's all about our defense. When we can play defense and get turnovers, get out in transition, usually good things happen. And they switched it up. They went a little 1-3-1 zone. We just got to stay aggressive. We can't get passive against it. So hopefully we had a nice shot there from Owen to kind of get us back in the lead. So hopefully we can keep that going.
Okay, great. And also, what's your message to your team at halftime? Obviously, they have a lead right now, and for a great portion of the season, obviously, first half leads have been a little quiet, and now that they have a lead, what are you going to tell them at halftime?
It's just about consistency. It's about doing the things that you do in the first half and having that same energy. It's definitely harder in the third and fourth quarter. You start to get tired, you start to get fatigued, but you got to fight through that. So hopefully we can do that today.
Great. Thank you, Coach. Now back to Tom and Finn upstairs in the studio.
Then, 25-22, we got our, score going into the half. Very, very low scoring. I mean, both teams started off the game slow. As we mentioned, between the first and second quarter, going into that second quarter, it was all seniors. Timmy Burns, Jerry Zhao, and Rob Tansey who scored in that first quarter. A couple players added, but Tansey picked up from 12 points. He's got 15 now. So, it's very, very great performance for him so far. I definitely still see him over the 20-point mark, 100%, 5 points, easy for him at the end of the game. For Great Neck North, it's been Cronin and Matt Shlomo. They've been carrying along 6 points each. But Great Neck North, I feel like, has to wake up a little bit. They're coming into this game slow. They're the favorites in this game. Mepham really showed them up so far.
Yeah, and again, Mepham's really showed him up on senior night, and again, look, I know home advantage is a thing and it's in reality, but at the end of the day, look, Great Neck North is the better team here, but right now Mepham is just better. I don't mean to say it in the worst way possible, but Mepham is just better right now. I mean, we look on the defensive end and we look on the offensive end, and they're doing really good both ways. And Great Neck North, every time they're on offense, it just seems they're going so close to get a layup, and then they don't get it.
Right.
And then it's a Mepham rebound, and then it's Mepham's ball, and then it's a counter right from there. So, look, I think Mepham's been really good on the counterattack tonight. And again, possessing the ball slow, it's been really, really good. Clearly, as they're winning this game, maybe by a one-possession game, but again, it's been really good for Mepham.
Right, Finn, as you said, Great Neck North is the favorites in this game. I said it too. They are. On paper, they're, written down 4-6 in Conference A1, and Mepham is playing in a hard conference right now. It's Conference A1, and that's the, hardest conference that there is. You got a 4-6 team, and then you look at, Mepham at 1-10 in Conference A1. So it's a huge difference there, and you could see the difference between both teams.
Yeah, for sure. And again, look, for Mepham, I really do believe this is one of the best games we've seen in a while. I know last time BMB went live, they really did well too there. But look, it's been a really good game for Mepham. And again, look, Great Neck, you've said it best. They have to wake up. If they really want to win this game, Great Neck North, the Blazers really have to do well. Let's look at this replay here, Tom.
Take a look at some replays. There's
Owen Heller.
Yep, Owen Heller with a shot there. Nice little jump shot. There's Tansy driving to the rim. He's got 15 points so far, as we mentioned that. Kevin Perry from the corner drilling a shot. And that's great execution right there. Owen Heller misses a shot. Tansy comes back, gets the rebound, but doesn't only get the rebound. It lays in the point. So, that really shows what kind of player Tansy is. He's not, I wouldn't say he's a selfish player. He likes to move the ball around. He likes to do his own thing at some points. But he also includes his team. Owen Heller had the ball. Tansy was right behind him, as he should be, as a finisher, kind of player does, getting that rebound, lays it back in, gets 2 points for not only him, but for the team. And, he's a very, very great player. He's got a great IQ for the game, and that's the kind of players you need on a team.
Yeah, and again, look, it's really not a selfish player if genuinely the coach is putting up these plays at practice. Right. I think a lot of people forget, look, these plays are pretty much all practice at practice. So, again, every tactic, pretty much at practice. So, again, look, if Tansy's the main man and he's the guy in the center, look, they're going to give it to him. And again, I don't blame him because, again, Tansy's the main guy. He's insane, and that's a thing. Maybe not so much on the defensive end. Again, Look, I'm going to be honest with you. He made some defensive errors. We saw him a few times go off his man and try and, double up on someone. And then, right away, Great Neck kind of got an open person there. But again, on the offensive end, I don't think you want anybody more than Rob Tansy.
Yeah, Finn, and I'm going to just spitball some questions here as we take a look at a couple more replays. As that's Cronin laying that into Obel Shalom there. And he's been another key player. He's their senior captain. Obel Shalom's got a couple points today. I believe he's got 5 today so far. Just nailing him down as Cronin there. And I really look forward to that, the pregame, and got to see a little bit of it. Cronin and Kehoe down to the paint. Towards the end of that second quarter, they were battling it down there. Kehoe's been fairly quiet so far today. You can see him heat up in the second half, get himself 10 points or something. But, that's one thing that Great Neck North is limiting. It's so far just been really Rob Tansy. 15 of those 25 points are coming from him. Kehoe and all the other starters have been fairly quiet. A couple points here and there from some players. But, Great Neck North, I'm going to ask you this question. And what do you think Great Neck North has to do to stop Rob Tansy?
It's so tough.
Right.
But again, look, you could say, hey, double him up. And again, I would say, I think he could get through that. It's going to be...
But not only can he get through that, it's also leaving another player open.
Exactly.
For them to break out. You know what I mean? So it's so hard in that kind of way in basketball, even going to football. you know, you want to double a wide receiver in football, then you're leaving another wide receiver open. You know what I mean? So it's very hard in that way. But that's what I mean in basketball. If you double Rob Tanzi, then you're leaving, you know, someone open, and that's almost forcing him. And then a defender goes to him. You got one-on-one with Tanzi again. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. It's so hard. But, you know, what do you think they really can do without doubling them?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be tough, and, you know, you just said it. Look, he has a ton of offensive attributes to him.
Right.
You know, it's not only about dribbling and shooting into his game. He's a great passer. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing. And, again, let's say they leave someone like Owen Heller open. Look, he's a freshman, but he's been pretty good tonight.
Right.
You know,
not only tonight, throughout the season.
Exactly.
You know?
He's confident.
Right.
And that's what you really want out of a player.
Yeah, Coach
So,
Kaible said Owen
yeah.
Heller's, you know, he's going to be the future of this team. And, you know, next year, the year after, you know, he's a freshman playing varsity. And that goes back to the pregame show, Finn, you know what I mean? About getting that varsity level experience. Because, you know, Owen Heller's a freshman. He could easily be playing JV right now and be starting. But he's up on the varsity level. You know, he's getting time here and there, and he's getting that experience, and that's what you need as a freshman, especially a top player like him who's going to be the future of this team.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have said it better there. And, again, look, Rob Tanzi, again, kind of really leading all these players into a right place. I know, look, Kehoe maybe hasn't had the best night, but, again, could he step up in the second half? That's a question for the both of us here because, again, I believe that he can. Look, he's a great, great player. He's a sophomore. He's a young player. But, again, a very, very tall player and, again, a very physical player.
Right, and that's, you know, going back to what I was saying earlier is, you know, both this, you know, this team, Mepham team, and Great Neck North, they have very, very, you know, I think, yeah, Mepham has 3 seniors, and I believe Great Neck North here has 4 seniors. But, you know, that just shows how young not only Mepham is, but also Great Neck North. Just the fact that, you know, both teams, they don't have to go through that rebuilding stage, but they have those players that are getting the experience and set to go next year and the year after. And both of these teams, too, you know, both of these teams are low in the Conference A1. You could expect them to be higher in Conference A1 next year.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better there. And, again, look, a lot of players coming out of nowhere to be really good. Matt Shalom, not the biggest name before we got into this game, but, again, has been really good. I think he has 6 points on the board, and he's been really good, too. And, again, exactly what we expected from Cronin. What a player. Tall player, very, very, you know, big. And again, look, for them, they're going to have to, you know, try and get back.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of
The Mepham Pirates versus the Great Neck North Blazers. Start off quick, Timmy Burns, 3-pointer, just short. Kieran Kehoe gets the offensive board. Kicks back Timmy Burns, and Matt Shlomo picks up a quick foul. Coming into the third quarter, it is currently a 2-point lead for the Mepham Pirates, 25-23, and just right away, 14 seconds into this half.
Yeah, Sean. So some big keys in the second half, obviously, is going to be for the Mepham Pirates to keep getting Robert Tanzi involved. They got to keep getting him involved and getting him them points. That's the only way they're really going to win this game. As long as they play through him, they'll be just fine.
Yeah, Connor. And also in the first half, though, we saw good things from other seniors like Jerry Chow and Timmy Burns, who have been contributing big parts to this offensive and defensive game so far. And we've seen Kieran Kehoe stay a little quiet due to, obviously, the very tall, great defending center and Luke Cronin.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. The Pirates just got to keep creating turnovers. They're getting a lot of their points off fast breaks.
Kevin Perry there with a big rejection. Kevin Perry, though, getting a little too handsy. He's going to pick up a foul. It's not a smart play by Kevin Perry at all. That, I believe, is his 3rd foul. Got him on the push.
Yeah, Perry's got to be careful, Sean. He's obviously gets a lot of fouls. He almost fouled out a couple weeks ago. So he has to be careful.
Rob Tanzi steals it. Rob goes up. Went for the slam. Takes a hard fall on his back.
He almost had that one.
Yeah, Rob definitely frustrated with that one, obviously. Slammed the ground there. Wanted that 2-hand dunk. Didn't get it. And now it's the Blazers' ball.
Wishful thinking there, Sean. Wishful thinking.
Blazers going to take it up. Matt Shlomo's going to bring it up for the Blazers. Jerry Chow's going to pick him up on top. And now swinging around a bit. Timmy Burns tries to get him in the corner. And that's a nice 3 ball from number 34, Doron Sadagar.
Mepham's got to keep playing with this intensity.
Oh, they're going to call that a 2. Foot was on the line. Rob Tansey, deep three-pointer. Breaks that one. Cronin couldn't get the rebound. And it's picked up by the Blazers, number 30, Jared Obshalom.
Yeah, Tansey trying to get redemption there.
Give it to Cronin inside, and no foul calling. A little shocker there. Timmy Burns got a nice block, and Jerry Chow's not going to push it up. Rob Tansey has it on the right wing. Kicks it to open Kieran Kehoe in the corner. Takes it off Cronin. Airballs the layup. Timmy Burns gets his rebound. And they're going to give it to Tansey, and they're going to reset the offense. Rob tries to make a move. Gives it to Kehoe, wide open in the corner. Breaks that 3.
Kehoe hasn't gotten many open looks for threes, but he has to hit them when he does because Corin doesn't really give him any space, you know?
Yeah, Timmy Burns just could not get that ball, and Shalomo's going to inbound it to number 30, Jared Obshalom. Shalomo brings it up, tries to dip in. It's an open Shalomo down low and gets blocked by Kehoe. Kevin Perry wants to push, but now they got to slow it down. Rob Tansey's got the ball at top of the key. Tansey using the left hand well, goes up, thought he got smacked. Kehoe gets the layup and gets smacked by Cronin. Goes up again, and this time they're going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, the blocks are piling up for both teams. They got to be careful not to get into any foul trouble.
Tansey got fouled there, and finally on one shot, he got some sort of call, and Coach Graham thought it was a clean block, but now Rob Tansey's going to get 2 free throw attempts.
Yeah, I respect these refs. They've let the players play.
Yeah, let them play. A little too soft these days. Got to get a little more physical. Rob Tansey, 1 of 2 for his free throws. And they call no shot. Violation on number 35, Kevin Perry. And Rob Tansey will connect on 1 of 2 free throws.
Yeah, free throws are killer. You got to hit your free throws.
Yep, and now Matt Shalom brings it up. Dumps it to 30, Jared Obshalom. Couldn't get over court, but now Matt Shalom has it at the top of the key. Shlomo trying to make some moves. Finds an open Cronin inside and gets the and 1. Big play there from the Blazers and Luke Cronin. Cronin's got to try to get him back in this one.
Yeah, Cronin having himself a day today, Sean.
It's a bad foul from Kevin Perry, too. It's 4 now on Kevin Perry, and now Kevin Perry's going to have to come out of the game.
As I said earlier, Perry's going to have to be very careful.
And they're going to bring in junior Jack Sheffer for Kevin Perry on the substitution there, and Cronin's now got 1 free throw. Cronin shot, breaks that, and Jerry Chow gets a nice rebound. Jerry Chow pushes up, finds an open Robert Tansey. Quick pull-up 3, sinks it. And now the Pirates take back the lead, have a 2-point lead. Obshalom finds an open Cronin. Cronin's layup is off. Timmy Burns gets an aggressive rebound.
Yeah, they got to slow down the pace here. They might be going a little bit too fast, Great Neck North.
Yeah, Timmy Burns, wobbly pass, finds an open Jerry Chow at the top. Jerry being double-teamed, and finally gets the reach, and that's going to go on Doran Sedegar.
Yeah, for Great Neck North here, it's very important that they don't play at Mepham's speed. Mepham plays fast. It's very important that Great Neck North slow it down and don't give the Mepham the turnovers they're looking for.
Agreed. Now they're going to bring out Sedegar. Timmy Burns gets on the right wing. Pass Jerry Chow. Wide open Timmy Burns on the right wing. Ball goes in and out. Rob Tansey gets the offensive rebound. Goes on the ground. I think he'll travel, and that's going to be the Blazers' ball.
Yeah, Robert Tansey's everywhere.
Yeah, Rob Tansey everywhere on this court today. Diving and landing on his back from a missed dunk. Everywhere today. Shomo's going to bring it up for the Blazers. Tries to make a quick move. Shomo's trying to swing it. Thought he got fouled. Finds an open Harrison. Hard pass from Harrison. Shalom hits a beautiful M1.
Yeah, you really see these teams both opening up here in the second half so far. It's been a great pace to watch. It's a really exciting game here, Sean.
Yeah, the senior captain, number 30, Jared Obshalom, giving the Blazers a lead once again. 1-point lead, 29-28. And now he's going to try to make it a 2-point lead, 30-28. Obshalom connects on the free throw. Nice 3-point play there, and now the Blazers have a 2-point lead. It's an overpass, and Obshalom and the Blazers now have momentum.
Yeah, I was about to scream to watch out to the crowd. That one went right over his head.
Yeah, not a smart play from the Pirates at all.
And now Matt Shlomo is going to inbound it to Obshalom.
Yeah, when you're watching basketball, you always got to be vigilant.
Absolutely, Connor. And Harrison, hard take, finds it open, Shalom. Shlomo, jump pass. Jared Obshalom takes it. The corner, open, Luke Cronin sinks a big three. And the Blazers now have their largest lead of the game, a nice 5-point lead, and Coach Kaible is going to call a full timeout.
Yeah, much needed timeout there. What a play from Cronin, from the big guy shooting the 3-ball.
Yep, Coach Kaible will call a full timeout on that play. And, you know, all season long for the Mepham Pirates, coming out of the first half, they've had their struggles opening the second half, and right now that's proving so.
Yeah, they got to keep playing at the same pace they were playing in the first half. They can't let Great Neck North play at their pace. They got to create turnovers and get fast-paced buckets.
Yeah, and especially with the pace they were running with in the first half, Mepham Pirates did not look like their 3-14 record team that they have this season long. They looked like a great record team and all, and they looked like a true playoff contender because right now the Blazers are technically in playoff contention, only 2 games out. If they went out, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, Mepham obviously looked great in that first half. I mean, they were hitting the shots that the Blazers were giving to them.
Yeah, absolutely, Connor. And now coming out of these timeouts, Mempham's going to hope to regain some momentum because this 5-point lead right now is the largest for either team so far in this game. And Blazers right now have the momentum. Luke Cronin and Jared Obshalom are connecting very well right now, and Mempham's got to get their stuff together.
Yeah, Mempham's got to really get back into this game now. Maybe they need a big play from Tansy.
Luke has 2, Matt has 2.
They definitely need a big play from Tansy here, or Burns or Jerry. They just need to look for a big play to get the momentum back on their side.
Mepham inbounds, they give it to Sheffer. Sheffer brings it up, overthrows an open Robert Tansy, and 2 overthrows from Jack Sheffer leads to another Blazers possession.
Yeah, when Sheffer gets the ball, I get kind of scared, to be honest. I don't really want to be hit with a basketball.
Yeah, now Matt Shlomo is going to bring it up. They're a great ball handler so far for the Blazers. Jerry Chow with a nice interception, and now he's going to push it up the court with his speed. He's going to slow things down. He's going to give it to Rob Tansy on the right wing. Rob pump fakes. Fakes pass. Jerry Chow swings it. Deep 3 from Rob Tansy, and he's going to break that one. And that's going to go out on Blazers ball.
Yeah, the Pirates have to keep pushing this pace if they're trying to push.
Yeah, the Pirates playing a little sloppy offensively right now. Got to get their plays together and just got to make really smarter shots.
They need to hit their layups, they need to hit their free throws, and they need to take any open looks they can.
Absolutely, Connor. And now the Blazers have possession. Throw it cross court to Harrison. Harrison, nice pass to Matt Shlomo. His 3-pointer, brick. But Cronin gets a beautiful rebound and a nice layup. And now the lead keeps on going up for the Blazers. 7-point lead. Finds an open Owen Heller. Misses, and Cronin gets a nice rebound. They gave it to Obshalom. Obshalom drives on Jerry Chow. And they're going to reset with Cronin at the top of the key. Matt Shlomo is now ball handling it. Putting a nice dribble class on. Harrison trying to make something happen. Harrison drives, finds it open. Obshalom in the corner. Euro step. Goes off, and they're going to call over the back.
Yeah, what's happening right now is definitely what cannot happen for the Mepham Pirates. They're obviously, Great Neck North is obviously going on a pretty big run. As we see a replay here, we see the 3-ball from Cronin, and it goes. The big man with the 3.
Yeah, now the Mepham Pirates are going to push it up. Momentum for the Blazers right now, and Mepham's got to try to turn that around. Jerry Chow drives. They got to give it to Kehoe. Kehoe's floater, short, and Obshalom's going to push it. Finds an open Cronin. Intercepted by Kehoe, and Kehoe's going to push it up. And no travel call there on Kehoe, a little bit of a shock. And now Rob Tansy's going to have to try to set up this offense. Rob Tansy drives in on Cronin. Cronin gets a clean block. Rob Tansy gets his rebound and hits a tough fadeaway contested shot.
Tansy is going on a tear right now.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by Coach Graham, and the Mepham Pirates cut the Blazers lead from 7 now down to 5. And great play from the Blazers so far in the second half. Have definitely been controlling the tempo.
Yeah, as we see, number 15, Owen Heller here, as he hit that 3 in the first half that was just crucial, turning the momentum. But now the Pirates have to look to get the momentum back. They don't have it. They're down by 5. They definitely need to get it back.
Yeah, down by 5 right now. You know, just gotta, like one of their keys to the game was just control the offensive tempo. In this second half, they really haven't been able to. They've been just letting the Blazers get in their heads. Guys like Luke Cronin and Tristan Harrison creating plays, and then Jared Opshalom just making his shots. It's been trouble so far for the Mepham Pirates in the second half, and they got to find a way to turn it around. A 5-point lead doesn't seem like a lot, but with momentum also on one team's side, it does seem like a lot.
Yeah, they got to get Kehoe back in the game, Sean. Kehoe has not really done anything so far in the second half. He gets rebounds, but you got to do a better job guarding a big man like Cronin who could stretch the floor as well.
Yeah, now Matt Shlomo is going to bring it up. Brendan Tansey subs in. Jared Opshalom has it on top of the key, controlling the offense. Tristan Harrison makes a drive-in move. Beautiful bounce pass. Trying to find Cronin inside, and they can't get it. Rob Tansey pushes it up. Gets ball deflected, but stays with it. Finds it open. Timmy Burns on the wing. His three-pointer is brick. But Brendan Tansey gets it back. Nice steal. And they're going to reset. Brendan Tansey with not a nice pass there. Opshalom. No contact, but misses the layup. And the Blazers are going to fight for it on the ground. No jump ball. And right now, Tristan Harrison's going to control it on top. They give it to Cronin down low. Opshalom drives. Kehoe's in his way. Great corner pass. Asnani shoots it. Gets it to go. That 7-point lead is back now for the Blazers, and Brendan Tansey's going to bring this ball up.
Mepham's got to get some points here.
They find an open Kieran Kehoe. Kehoe's going to give it to Rob Tansey, and Rob Tansey's going to control this ball on top. Looks like an isolation from Rob. Hard pick from Kehoe. Rob fakes a shot, finds it open. Owen Heller misses. Heller follows the shot. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds. Find an open Kehoe. His three-pointer won't go. Rebound by Opshalom, and they're going to push it down the floor. Find him up and Matt Shlomo. Cronin shot. Just short. And going into the fourth quarter now, the Blazers have it, the largest lead of the game, 7 points, 37 for the Blazers, 30 for the Pirates.
And now it's time to go back to the studio. Up to you guys.
Thanks, guys. And after a good first half by Mepham, Great Neck North started to turn around. Finn, we talked about it at half. They turned things around. They're up 7 now. And, man, Luke Cronin's been killing them.
Yeah, and it's just so true. Look, Luke Cronin, he's good all around. He's a very, very, he's a big player physically. And, again, look, he's using it to his advantage. Why not? And, again, just getting a ton of points. And it's a turnaround. Great Neck North have really, they're picking up a win.
We said top 100 in Newsday. He's got a recruiting process going on. He's making a showcase today. Him and Tansey battling it out. We got one more quarter left of action, and basically, it's the battle of it. There's a little lay in there, and like I was saying, Finn, we got one more quarter here. Wrapping it up. Mepham's down by 7. Great Neck North leads. We're going to toss it down back to the floor.
I'm Ed Finn, and now we're back for some fourth quarter action. I'm joined alongside my first quarter color guy, Tyler Steinberg. Tyler, what have you seen so far while you were obviously on break?
Yeah, so far in this, in the third quarter that we've seen, the table's completely turned. Great Neck North were finally able to control their pace and get those stars involved, and that's something that Mepham has to do a better job neutralizing.
Harrison shot is off. Beautiful lob pass to Rob Tansey. It's 2-on-1. Goes up, contested, airballs the shot. Opshalom heaves a pass down to Cronin. Owen Heller looked for the interception, couldn't get it. Cronin goes to the corner to Opshalom, and now Matt Shlomo is going to control on top of the key. Swing to Snoddy on the wing. Back to Shlomo on top. Cronin at the free throw line. Finds Shlomo. Step back, three-pointer. Bang! Goes in. And now all of a sudden, a 10-point lead for the Blazers.
What a shot there. Just a nice little step back, able to bury the three-pointer.
Owen Heller, open three, tries to respond. Breaks out and misses. Tristan Harrison now brings it up. Fast pace. Overthrows his target. And he knows that one's on him. And now it's the Pirates' ball.
This Great Neck North team right now, obviously they're up by 10. You got to just do a better job of just slow the game down, control the pace, and be able to control that clock. If they're able to control the clock and play smart, they're looking pretty good with their chances right now to come out on top.
Yeah, and Tristan Harrison's coming out of the game for number 20, Cody Calamian, sophomore point guard. Rob Tansey and Kieran Kehoe pulling out their press break. Rob Tansey gets it over half court. Rob Tansey's three-pointer contested. Not a smart shot. Mitch Savali grabs it, and he's going to get 2 free throw attempts.
Good physical play there. Savali was able to, kind of get past that first defender, and wasn't able to finish through the contact, but did a good enough job to be able to, get the free throws. As Robert Tansey, again, as we've seen, he hit some shots that not the average person can, obviously, having 21 points, and he's been absolutely amazing so far, the senior.
Yeah, 21, 4, and 2 from the senior Robert Tansey on senior night. And Mitch Savali misses the first free throw, and he's going to have one more chance.
Huge free throw here from Mepham. Just try to get any momentum going in this fourth quarter.
Mitch's free throw goes 0 for 2, and Cronin gets the rebound. Blazers pushing up. Shalom steps back, wants the three, but didn't go for it. Cronin at top of the key now, gets the match Shlomo, and he's going to reset the offense. Shlomo waits it to Shalom. Doesn't make a move. Shlomo wings it to Leon Asnadi. Asnadi gives it back to Shlomo.
10 seconds.
Cronin. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shlomo's going to have to throw up something. Asnadi's heave goes off, and Rob Tansey gets the board, and they're going to call it over the back foul there.
Even though Great Neck North wasn't able to, come away with points, but either way, that was a good job there, just being able to control the clock. Because again, Tansey being, as amazing as he has, and he's going to be a player that they're going to need down the stretch of this fourth quarter to be able to come back.
Yeah, and a keynote from that foul there. That's Luke Cronin's third foul. Has to stay out of foul trouble now for the rest of this game.
Yeah, obviously the Great Neck North is going to need them if they want to be able to come out on top.
Timmy Burns, hard dribbling. Owen Heller. Now Rob Tansey's going to set up the offense. Jerry Chow gives it to Owen Heller. Heller controlling the pace, finds an open Kehoe, gives it the corner to Jerry. Jerry Chow kicks it to the corner, has Rob Tansey short on the layup. Cronin falls at half court, but Shalom waits for him, and now they're going to set up the offense.
Good job here. Great Neck North trying to just control this clock and play time management.
Gets a little Cronin, open mid-range, why not? And all of a sudden, a 12-point lead now for the Blazers, and this lead keeps on growing.
Big man being able to hit a nice little mid-range there is something they're going to need.
And Cronin's got his fourth foul now.
He's got to start to slow down here. He's starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble, and the last thing that this Great Neck North team needs is to, give the Pirates a bonus, and that's actually what they believe they're going to be in now. So they got to be able to clean up those turnovers and those fouls.
Looks like number 34, Doran Senegar, is going to sub in. After the Rob Tansey free throw attempt, he comes up short, and Luke Cronin's going to hit the bench. And his bench is going to give him a big ovation now.
Yeah, he's been outstanding in this game, as we've seen. He's been huge, just not only with his offensive game, but his defensive game, as Tansey's going to take the second shot.
Tansey, good on his second attempt. And Mepham's going to call a full timeout.
So obviously, this Great Neck North team has kind of turned the tides a little bit in this fourth quarter, and they're starting to pick up the pace and not making nearly as many mental errors as we've seen so far kind of in the first half. So they've done a good job just kind of controlling the pace, controlling the clock, and that's a huge reason right now why they're up as big as they are.
Yeah, and as you take a look at our screen, senior captain Jared Obshalom, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, has been the great impact this team has needed in the second half. He's been bringing the ball up. He's been just a great playmaker, making great defensive plays, and really smart shots, too.
Yeah, for sure. He's obviously done an amazing job just with not only being able to take some of those smart shots down low, but he's also brought a lot defensively. It's him just being a very physical and fast piece for this team.
Yeah, as you can see, exhaustion for both teams. looking at towards the Pirates bench, and just in the second half, it just shows how the Mepham Pirates energy from the first half was here, then it just came all the way down there.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Obviously, again, I mean, this Pirates team in the first quarter that was working very well in the first half. They were pressing, they were playing very physical down low, and that's something that we expected Great Neck North to kind of come out and do a little bit better. And this Pirates team kind of stepped up to the challenge, but as of late, we've seen this Great Neck North team's kind of had their way with some of these passes, and that's kind of been killing this Pirates team.
Couldn't agree with you more, Tyler. Now the Blazers have possession here, and Matt Shlomo's going to bring it up, and they're going to press him at half court. Jerry with the great defensive play, knocked it out, but it's Blazers possession.
We've seen that a few times this game. Jerry trying to just cut off that pass. We've seen multiple times it from the Pirates, but we haven't seen really too much of that in the second half, and that's been a huge problem for them.
Sidegar has it on top and gives it to Shlomo, and he's going to run the offense now. Long pass to the wing, swinging it around on the Blazers, just trying to waste some time. Gave it to number 20, Cody Calamian, down low. And he goes up multiple times, he gets blocked by Kieran Kehoe. And now Jerry Chow's got to push it up. Jerry Chow using that speed. Rob Tansey takes it up, and one!
Good finish there by Tansey, just trying to find a lane. He's able to do it from the corner, and he's able to try to just fight through that contact and able to get that and one play.
Yeah, Rob Tansey can try to come up with a 3-point play here and make it big.
Yeah, I mean, again, obviously fighting through that contact and a huge play there for the Pirates. His shot's going to be up and good. So Tansey being able to capitalize on the 3-point play.
Yeah, and now the Pirates cut it within 10, and the Blazers now have an 8-point lead.
We're going to wait for the ref's call. Going to be a call, I believe, on Mepham. Great Neck North now with the ball.
Yep, an 8-point lead for the Blazers. Shot from Sinegar. Short, and Kehoe's now going to give it to Tansey. Tansey's going to push it up. Tansey gives it to Jerry Chow. Jerry Chow finds it inside Timmy Burns. Timmy Burns pump fakes. Finds Jerry Chow on the top of the key. Tries to make a Euro, but it gets swatted. Up ahead, Cody Callaman. Gets a nice layup, and now the Mepham Pirates have to push the pace here.
Good job there by Great Neck North, causing the turnover and able to capitalize on the 2 points.
Jerry Chow gives it off to Rob Tansey. Owen Heller, open shot. Rattles that one. Kieran Kehoe gets clean blocked. Blazers going to push this one up. Long pass, and Matt Shlomo's going to reset this offense. Over Shlom, gives it inside. They're going to call a foul on number 34, Duran Sinegar.
I believe it's going to be an up-down there as we take a look at this replay. Again, the nice turnover there by Great Neck North and being able to finish on the other end for the nice 2 points.
Yeah, and now coming back in for the Blazers is Tristan Harrison and Luke Cronin, and Kevin Perry comes back in this game for Owen Heller.
Pirates now got to start playing with a little bit of speed. As we've seen the first half that was working well for them, kind of slowed down their offense in the second half, but they're going to have to start playing fast, quick, and just start making some quick decisions.
Yeah, Cronin in the corner takes Timmy Burns. Jerry Chow almost had a steal.
Lock it off.
Nice zone presence from the Pirates right now.
Lock it off.
Overslow goes under and hits a beautiful layup.
Amazing play there, just kind of finishing a late adjustment and being able to capitalize on the 2 points. What a play.
Yeah, Jerry Chow pushes it up now on Cronin. Chow just a little too strong there. Rob Tansey goes up and gets swatted by Luke Cronin. They throw it up. The Blazers keep it in bounds. They give it to Cronin. Cronin gets fouled by Kieran Kehoe.
Amazing play there by Matt Shlomo, just being able to get that loose ball, was able to save it and causing a good play there. Is Timmy Burns, obviously now one of the seniors for this Pirates team, having 2.7 rebounds and assists, and obviously he's not the most talented offensive guy, but showing that amazing energy that he has to be able to just finish and get some of those layups and get his own rebounds.
But hey, Timmy's a great facilitator on the offensive end, and the defensive anchor on top in the guard position. And this game in the first half, seniors came out strong. The whole team came out strong with energy. And once again, this second half, the energy is just taking such a decline.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself, obviously. They got to pick up the pace a little bit and they started playing a little sloppy.
Timmy Burns goes up, hits a nice layup. Timmy's got 4 points now in this one. And they got to press. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. And Tristan Harrison's going to travel.
It's just, again, a small little mental error there by Harrison. Something that you cannot afford here if you're Great Neck North. You don't want to give Mepham any life with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Is the replay here. A good play there by Timmy Burns. Tansy with the nice overhand pass. And just nice finish there by Burns.
Timmy Burns going to end it. There's an open Jerry Chow in the corner, but didn't see him. Timmy Burns on the right wing. Drives. Contested pull-up. Comes up short, and Cronin gets a nice rebound. They're going to press now, and Cronin finds it open. Tristan Harrison swings it out to Shalom. He's going to drive. Kevin Perry goes up. Misses the reverse layup, and now the Pirates got to push.
Yeah, I mean, tried an interesting play there and just wasn't able to finish.
Tansy pickpocketed, but then gets fouled by Shalom.
So Pirates now starting to play with a little bit more speed. Is they're starting to get, playing faster, but at the same time starting to play a little sloppier. And we thought the momentum was kind of shifted just a little bit after that Burns layup, but starting to go cold a little bit more.
Yeah, Jared Opshaw picks up his second foul, and Robert Tansy is going to get free throws. Has struggled a little bit with the free throw attempts today, but these are crucial free throws, and the Pirates have any chance in wanting to come back in this one.
Yeah, you want to put them within 10 points.
And Tansy comes up short. Timmy Burns almost gets that ball from Cronin. Now they're going to push. Shlomo finds it open. And Shlomo's now going to reset this offense. Double team. And a smart timeout from Coach Graham.
Pirates starting to double team a little bit on that 10-foot line, and it's kind of working out for them a little bit, making Great Neck North team call timeouts. Is Kevin Perry, one of those guys that we've talked about again. I mean, he's a big presence, he brings a physical force, and he's an amazing player down low, the junior.
Yeah, Coach Graham using a very wise timeout there. He was getting double-teamed. Matt Shlomo was getting double-teamed on top of the key by Robert Tansy and Timmy Burns. What a forced turnover, but then again, great timeout from Coach Graham. He has one timeout left now in this one, and Coach Kaible of the Mepham Pirates has 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I mean, again, Mepham's done a good job of kind of making them use their timeouts, but at the same time, they still got to be able to pick up the pace. They got to be able to cause some of these turnovers that Great Neck North has kind of got the better of, in the second half. So they got to start picking up the pace a little bit and being able to capitalize when they have that chance.
Absolutely, and right now, the Mepham Pirates just need to come up with some plays because they're just running down the court and they're just heaving up bad shots. And whenever Robert Tansy is driving to the hole, Luke Cronin is that good of a defender where he's not going to be able to draw fouls against a top 100 player on Long Island.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen multiple times Tansy and Cronin kind of have been an up and down a little bit this game. Sometimes Tansy gets a little bit better of them, and we've seen multiple and one opportunities for Tansy, and then other times Tansy kind of gets stuffed. So it's going to be a huge factor here if they're going to be able to kind of control that paint. Whoever wins the paint battle down low will come out on top.
Yeah, and the play's going to inbound over Timmy Burns' head. They have a trap going, find the open man, and they're just going to reset. They're not even going to bother shooting it. And they're going to give it to Tristan Harrison. Tristan Harrison gets fouled.
Good play there for Great Neck North. Even though they had the open layup, they kind of want to choose to waste a little bit of time. And that may not be the right play for the scoreboard, but that's definitely the smarter play here for Great Neck North.
Yeah, Mepham does have fouls to give. So I would not be shocked here to see just a few more intentional fouls.
Pirates are going to have to play just a little bit more aggressive here.
Robert Tansy almost blocked that one. Now Shalom, lob pass to Shalom. He drives, finds an inside cutting Tristan Harrison. Luke Cronin on the outside finds Tristan Harrison. And this one's going to be Tristan Harrison.
Tansy there being a little aggressive and tried to kind of undercut that dribble move there, but got called for the foul.
Yeah, Tristan Harrison's going to have, I believe it's a one-on-one free throw attempt. He sinks this, then he gets another one.
Both teams now, for sure in the bonus and not where the Pirates want to be if they want to have any chance coming back.
Yep, one-on-one here for Tristan Harrison. Harrison 1 for 2 in the day from the free throw line. Harrison, high arc shot, bricks it. Kehoe picks up the rebound, now they got to push the pace. Rob Tansy contested layup, not a smart shot. And that's a travel on the Mepham Pirates.
Good play there. Physical force down low there by Luke. And just, again, I mean, that's kind of exactly what I was talking about earlier. Those kind of those up and down plays where there was no foul call. He just put his hands up and Tansy wasn't able to score through the contact.
Yep, Coach Cable's going to call another timeout. He has 2 remaining left in this one. Thought Rob Tansy was definitely fouled.
let's take a look at the replay again. I mean, a physical play down low, and Tanzi missing the layup, something that he kind of needed to hit, wasn't able to do it, and then just falling down, having good effort, but wasn't able to come out with the ball.
Yeah, and that could, after all, be the exclamation point in this one. We have a minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Blazers, and both teams are in the bonus, so no more fouls to give. And Mepham Pirates are in big trouble. They're going to have to hit some big shots here if they want any comeback and get a couple of steals.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see a lot more kind of modern-day offense from this Pirates team. They're going to have to start shooting some threes, playing very aggressive, and wouldn't be shocked here if we start seeing some full-court press.
Yeah, as you can see on that replay here, Coach Kaible definitely frustrated with the referees, but honestly, the referees have let a lot of calls go tonight physically, and you know what? Honestly, that should be almost what the game of basketball is. You know, today it's almost become a soft sport in the modern world. Athletes just complain about fouls all the time, and then you look at guys like back in the day, in the 90s, who were just so physical and just did not complain.
Yeah, for sure. All we ask from the refs is consistency, and I think they've done a fairly good job so far.
Yeah, they give it to Luke Cronin. Shalom drives in. Beautiful left-handed take, and that's the exclamation point on this one, folks.
Good play there, just nice little hop step, and able to finish with that offhand.
13-point lead. Rob Tansey finds it open. Timmy Burns. Timmy Burns' shot comes up short. And Tristan Harrison's going to drive it up with a minute remaining. Shalom has it in the corner. Kicks it Cronin down low. Beautiful pass to Shalom. And Jared Shalom carrying this Blazers offense in the second half. Has done a tremendous job. And now the Blazers get over the 50-point mark.
Just going to let the clock run out here. It's Great Neck North. They're going to play the time and just try to run this clock down as much as they can.
Yeah, Jared Shalom's just going to kick out the clock. 25 seconds left on the shot clock.
Trying to just play the time possession game here.
Drive there. Cronin in the corner. He's just going to hold it. Going to keep it moving. Jared Shalom at the top of the key. 4 seconds remaining. Pickpocketed almost by Tansey. And they're going to call travel on Shalom. 8 seconds left in this one, and this game is going to come to a Pirates defeat.
Yeah, I mean, again, the Pirates having a really good first half, but from that energy really didn't correlate in the second half, as we've seen. They weren't able to keep that energy, and it's a huge reason why they're not going to be able to come out on top.
And that's all for this one, folks. 51-36, Great Neck North Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, again, 51-36. Blazers team being able to come out on top, and this Pirates team, again, I mean, coming short a little bit. They had a good first half, but we didn't really see that translate to the second.
Yeah, great first half performance from the Mepham Pirates. They came out so strong. It was one of their first half leads in the season, and then second half, energy again just went from all the way to top tier, all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself again. This Blazers team, first half, a lot of turnovers. They weren't really in the right mindset to play well, and a lot of the times we saw they were really frustrated, but that second half they kind of just turned it on, a switch just turned on, and all of a sudden they kind of took off.
Yeah, and you know what? Great game by the seniors, performed really well, and we're going to toss it over to... Straight up to the
His name is Baby Jokic, just saying.
Connor, when you're done, you're tossing it upstairs, okay?
All right, so obviously you had a great game tonight. What's a little bit that went into that?
Just the coaching. We need 2 more games to make playoffs. Everyone was really motivated tonight to get that dub.
All right, so what's next for Great Neck North?
Damn playoff run.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Connor, and what a game there it was. Finn, you know, we said it all game long. You know, Mepham came out on top in the first half, and then just like that, Great Neck North bounced back, took the W, 51-36 there. You know, a pretty bad performance there from Mepham in the second half. They really couldn't get anything started. It was slow-paced. But, you know, we see, as we said it in the pregame, halftime, key factor, Luke Cronin, junior, you know, top 100 Newsday list. You know, he's a lethal threat to this Mepham team and did just that tonight. You know, put away, you know, we see there 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, averaging a double-double. Boom, there it is. You know, you like I said, Finn, you don't see a lot of high schoolers averaging a double-double. Put one up tonight and put some damage into Mepham.
Exactly, and look, Luke Cronin was the absolute factor tonight. But again, look, as a team, Great Neck came back, and again, look, it was a really tight game in the first half as what we saw. But going into the third and fourth quarter, it was just unreal from Great Neck. They really stepped up their game, and what a game from them.
Yeah, Finn, that'll just about do it here from BMB. I'm Tom Morrow. He's Finn Corkin doing. We will see you all on the next show.